The robber opened a sniper rifle. He loaded 2 powerful armor-piercing bullets into the chamber. Then he hid inside a sand pit where the temperature was over 300 degrees. He waited quietly for his target to appear. At the same time, his partner carried a flamethrower and hid in another sand pit. They planned to rob a cash transport truck, carrying tens of billions of dollars across the empty desert. Soon, the truck reached the place where they had set their trap. When the driver saw a small mound of sand on the ground, he immediately sensed danger. He turned on the cameras to check the area, but the robbers were hidden too well. Seeing nothing unusual, the drivers relaxed and drove forward. As soon as the truck entered the sand mound, its tires sank deeply into the sand. The frightened driver quickly shifted into reverse, but that only made the tires sink deeper. The robber took the chance and shot one tire, blowing it out. Realizing they were under attack, the driver fired the machine gun wildly toward the desert, but he saw no trace of the robbers and soon ran out of bullets. In panic, he hit the emergency switch and reported the situation to headquarters by radio. At that moment, the second robber used the flamethrower to attack the driver's cabin. In an instant, the temperature inside rose to 1,000 degrees. The two drivers opened the doors and ran for their lives, but the robbers would not let them go. The sniper quickly shot both of them dead. Then the robbers came to the truck and dug out the spare tires they had prepared in advance. Meanwhile, after losing contact with the truck, the command center sent many police officers to the scene. But the robbers had already planned for this. When they finished changing the tires, they placed steel plates under them and easily drove the truck out of the sand. Following their pre-planned route, they laid down more steel plates one by one, driving the truck into an underground bunker they had dug earlier. To cover all traces, they carefully placed steel plates over the entrance and covered everything with sand. Then one robber flew in a helicopter. The rotor wind blew the sand evenly across the surface. Soon, all signs of the truck and their tracks disappeared into the desert. Just as the robbers thought everything had gone smoothly, the helicopter pilot noticed something strange. He saw a red sports car speeding toward them from the distance. Fearing exposure, the robbers used the helicopter to block the car and aimed their weapons at the driver. The terrified driver jumped out and tried to escape, but the pilot shot him without hesitation. While the robbers were dealing with the body, a police car arrived at the scene. Seeing the police getting closer, the robber quickly got into the sports car and pretended to be the owner. The police were suspicious, but they found no evidence on him. Soon, more police arrived and searched the area. 3 days passed, but they still found nothing. Without proof, the police had to release the robber. When the robber returned to the cash truck, he opened the safe. Inside, he found not only tens of billions of dollars, but also countless bars of gold.